Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Deliverance, me Veriax, and as you can already tell, my voice isn't 100%. I'm suffering from a bit of a sore throat, but I thought I'd try and get a video out to kind of see how it holds up. So far not very good. I'm going to see who it is who's talking to me. Is it you?
Henry, come here.
There, it is you, okay.
What is it, Jakey?
The stone wants to talk with you, if you can call it that. Probably about that ring.
What ring?
Ah, no one told you about it. The fellas call it the Ring of Bacchus. It's a kind of game we play. Kuno gave us this ring. It's just a worthless bauble. But when we're at the tavern, Kuno pays everything for the man who has the ring. So we steal the ring from each other and try to trick each other. Well, actually, just the others. They won't let me play. Kuno says I'm too young to get boozed up.
That sounds like a lot of fun. But I don't have the ring, so why does the stone want to see me?
He probably wants you to steal it from someone. Since you're new, the fellows will talk to you, and it won't be suspicious.
All right, I'll have a word with him.
I'm going to do something very unprofessional and move my mic.
Hey, Jakey.
There we
Can
go.
you tell me something about yourself?
Want
that's
to get
better.
lady, eh? Sure, Henry. What do you want to know?
How did you end up in Kuno's band?
Well, I used to be a baker's hand in Prague, but all the other fellas were always on my back, always swearing at me. Sometimes they even beat me up, took everything I had. To make a bit of coin, I started going to the tavern across the road, entertaining the rich gents with jokes, playing the fool. Sometimes someone would throw me a half-groschen. One time, Kuno turned up there, and I got to talking with him. When I told him all the shit I was getting at the bakery, he offered to take me with him.
I bet you were glad to get out of there.
Yeah, though it's not like they give me much peace here either. It's all,
Jakey, come here. Jakey, go there. Jakey, get that.
Well, surely you can't be any worse off here than in the bakery.
no. Only, at the bakery, the worst I ever got was a beating. It's not like my life was in danger. But here, when those Beerman brothers are drunk, I have to keep well out of sight.
Huh.
How come they bullied you at the bakery? It's usually the shy ones bullies pick on. That's not exactly you.
Not now, maybe. I learned a thing or two since then.
Oh, come on, you, shy? You just said you were playing the fool and telling jokes in the tavern.
All right, I'll tell you the truth. They picked on me because I'm an orphan. The parish priest of St. Apollinaire's in Prague found me as a baby in the church one winter's morning. I spent half my childhood in parish houses and half on the street.
I see. That must have been tough.
It still is tough, I can tell you that.
What do you think about this business with Hag and Zool?
Zool? Huh, I'd rather keep that to myself. But since you're the only one who's interested in my opinion, I'll tell you. I reckon Radzig's making a big mistake. I might not be grown up yet, but I've walked in these shoes long enough to know that asking a mercenary to do something for nothing is stupid.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Never mind. It's just a feeling I have. If Kuno heard me talking about it, he'd tan my hide.
All right, we'll drop it then.
Okie dokie. Let's go and talk to the stone. I have a feeling that's him there. I was right. So, talk to you, eh?
Jakey sent me to you. Something about a ring?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose you want me to get it from someone?
Mm-hmm.
Who has it?
Yeah.
I didn't quite... Is it fletching?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Jakey?
Not Jakey, obviously.
Mm-mm.
You mean Kuno?
Mm-mm.
Good. I bet it's one of these two.
Does Dangler have it?
Mm.
Oh, okay.
All right. How should I get it?
Thanks. Good chat. Dangler. Where's Dangler?
And replacements for the bearmen.
That's why Kuttenberg makes sense. It's a silver mining town and miners are hard as fucking nails.
Some of them might be tempted to go crushing heads for silver instead of ore.
Exactly. The town is full of Deutsches, so maybe that'll settle the bearman's yearning for Brandenburg.
I like that guy's voice. I don't know if it's a famous person. I can't quite place it. I just feel like it's familiar. Hi. Huh.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
What do you want to know?
Why do they call you Dangler?
I think I know.
Because Kuno found me dangling on the end of a rope.
I was wrong.
I see. So, he saved you from execution?
I wouldn't call it an execution exactly. At the time I was squire to the Lord of Buzitz. There was a proper night for you. Full of ideals and honour. I looked up to him as a hero. Then in one skirmish he was killed, and the foe took me captive. They stood me on a shaky wooden cross with my hands tied behind my back and a noose around my neck. For amusement. Then they rode off laughing.
But how long were you stuck there?
I couldn't tell you. Hours, maybe days. In the end, everything started going black. I could feel the devil pulling me down by the legs.
Jesus! How on earth did you survive?
I didn't. When Kuno found me, he says I was dead as a doornail. They cut me down and took the rope off me. Then someone gave me a kick and I coughed and came back to life.
Huh.
Sort of.
Medieval CPR.
What do you think about this business with Hagen Zul?
Hagen Zul? Who's that?
That robber baron who's been pillaging Sir Radzig's estate. Didn't Kuno tell you?
He did. But then he says a lot of things. Zul, Radzig, Sokol and Hinek of Kravan, Wenceslas, Sigismund. It all goes in one ear and out the other. What do I care? Ride somewhere, kill some fellas, have a drink, and go to sleep. If you're lucky, it won't rain while you're at it. That's all.
He keeps it simple. Let's just ask him. Let's just ask him.
Hey, I want the Ring of Bacchus. I heard you have it.
So you come and ask me for it. That's a novel approach.
Yeah.
Well, you don't just have to steal it from each other. Why not play for it?
No, I don't play dice. But we can duel for it.
That works.
All right. Why not?
I'll wager the ring, and you put up some groschen, all right?
I must tell you, sir, the last person who duelled me, it didn't come out on top, like at all. Like it went
Sure.
about as badly
I'll
as it
wager that.
possibly could for it.
That'll do it.
Just telling,
Now
just
it's
saying,
something worth fighting for. So you better watch out.
just saying, dude, just saying. That was an interesting approach. There we go. Forget which button is block, because you know what? Even though it hasn't been a million years since I played, I've forgotten. I have forgotten what block is. I have absolutely forgotten. Oh, it's E. Okay. No, it's Q. Okay. Got it. Right. Bit more confident now. Now I know what I'm doing. For some reason I thought it was right click. I don't know. Well, you didn't die. That's good for you.
Fuck it!
Keep going. Keep going. Alright, back off. Oh, that's gonna hurt. No damage yet, though. Alright, fine. Definitely getting the upper hand, though, I feel. Yeah, this is going pretty well.
Giving up already?
No, I have not yet begun to fight. I'm glad I haven't killed you by accident. Come on, dude, I'm obviously better. Ow. Oh, boy.
Insolent whelp!
Insolent whelp. There, now we're making some headway. You better give up, dude. You better give up. Just damaging your armor. That's all you're doing. Been a while since I've commented on like how fluid the animations are, like just how good this guy looks when he's fighting. And while I'm not an expert at how this sort of thing works, just how realistic it does seem to be. Maybe not like clubbing someone over the head with an axe and it just, I don't know, like you think it would go into their helmet and kill them? 'Cause it's a big freaking axe. I know like helmets are shaped so things like, yeah, I guess that it's just like it's not a flat surface, is it? So it's just like still. Some of these blows I'm landing are pretty vicious. You definitely think he'd be giving up soon. I've lost a sliver,
Chop you to pieces,
a sliver of health. I have the chopper. My chopper. Just give up, dude. Just give up. I could try and flurry him, but alright, now I will. Can't have much fatigue left. Or he's very fatigued, you know, one or the other. Not getting out of that corner.
now you're dead.
Yes, you are. Okay, right, I'll let you out the corner. Just delaying the inevitable, sir. Come on. Let's finish this. What?
Fair fight. I don't like giving it up. At least I won't get so plastered next time. Just watch how it doesn't get pinched.
I'll do that. Thanks.
Hey.
I got the ring from Dangler. Yeah, well, I suppose there's not much more either of us can say about it. Yeah, thanks to you too.
Good. Ah, silence is golden and other myths. Well, alright. Alright, second mission.
I'd been to see Sir Radzig.
So how did he take the news?
Well, he wasn't exactly happy about it.
I can well imagine. I wouldn't want the Zulls plundering my estates either. If I had any.
He wants us to carry on patrolling the area. There's nothing else for it.
That makes sense. I don't think he'll come to us. So we'll just have to hope we run into him. I'd like to check out the big forest to the north. And then carry on via Ujits.
Sure.
Mount up then, and let's go.
Up to you, sir. You're in charge. What a merry band. The big forest to the north is where I live. Just up there, just around that star. Okay. Quite a way away.
Please, can we stop for a bit? My arse is aching, and I've such a thirst I could drink a moat dry.
Same here. What do you say, Chief?
Not to worry. We'll reach Ujits soon. We'll spend the night there.
I heard they've got a peculiar priest there. They say he drinks like the devil himself.
There's nothing strange about that. Every other man of the cloth is a swill pot.
Or a lecher.
Or both.
Quiet. Listen.
For the love of God, help! Please, please, sir, help me.
Don't worry, lass. Nothing to fear. We're with Sir Radzig, in the manner of speaking. What's the matter?
These brigands came. The menfolk fled and left us there. They started pillaging the place, drinking whatever they could find and smashing things. I ran off, but the other girls, You've got to save them. Please, I beg you.
Easy, lass. Drinking, you say?
Aye, sir. They rolled the casks into the courtyard and started swilling like pigs from a trough.
Well, as our old cook used to say, if you want to make a proper goulash, you should soak the meat in ale for a while to soften it first.
Ah, let them get well soaked, and then go and chop them up. Good thinking, Chief.
But what about the girls? Those men, they were...
I'm sure your friends won't be getting nothing they ain't had before.
Well, unless they be nuns.
Kuno, the girl's right. If we delay, her friends will pay the price for it.
I appreciate your advice, Henry, but it's caution that'll keep you alive, not chivalrous deeds.
Oh boy, oh man, oh boy, I don't think about this one.
How do you think Sir Radzig will look if you let that happen? What will people say?
If I cared what people say, I wouldn't be a mercenary. It's no skin off my nose.
Well, I can tell you, Sir Radzig cares, and so do I.
Not what to think about, really, is there?
Right there, right now.
Oh, all right. I hope your Radzig will take care of my funeral mass too. My sin-burdened soul will need a bit of a push to get through the gates of heaven.
Don't worry. They won't be as drunk as you'd like, but they won't be entirely sober either.
True enough.
Let's do it then.
I reckon doing it this way, which is the way I'm
Right.
sure.
We better try and save those girls from Hagen's brutes. Let's go!
The vast majority of people will do. I reckon at least one of us is going to die. They're going to blame me. But obviously the alternative isn't too pleasant, is it? So...
I'll watch your right side then, yeah?
Just checking. I've got the bow. Stop. Deselecting that, please, game. And the arrows. No, I'll be using them, but just in case, I'd like to have it ready.
Fuck.
What's up, brother? Heart in your mouth.
Jesus, what the... Fuck!
It's a sign from God, Petter. A foretaste of what we'll do with the liquid loot we take from the foe.
Shit. I wanted to charge them with a terrifying roar. There'll be no more wine flowing here. Now it's your blood that will stain the ground.
They'll be
I bet one of the brothers die. Nice. Pretty sure I discovered Wimble before. Nice lighting and stuff. I don't think it's helping the frame rate. There's two of them gone though already. Yeah, frame rate's not enjoying this at all. It's alright, it'll soon be over. Nice, it's going pretty well. Well, for me. Yeah, that went... Okay, that went... Mercy. I mean, I think I did pretty well there. Alright, let's, before we know where everything is, plus, now we have a marker. That's a lot of loot. Let's do it now before, anyone else gets a hand on it. There's not much anyway, is there? 50 grosh in there. So this looting is slightly different than the last lot, because before we were looting from like a farm. Now we're looting the bandits themselves. Still, there's not much on them. So, matter either way. Waff. Oh, okay, fine. Oh,
Look what I've got for you. You'll
might actually have something for you now. Been a while. You alright? Yeah, I'm not seeing any of us. I don't know if it's possible for one of us to die there then. Then again, that might be quite difficult to script. Alright, let's... It's me, don't worry, I'm just looting everything.
What's going on there?
It's only me. It's only me. God damn it.
So I don't have to start making insults about your kin.
Good.
Let's throw a few dice, eh?
No. Not after that.
How about a game?
Oh, you want to play a game? Oh, no. It takes too long and stuff.
What kind of bread she baked? I figured maybe she liked sweet bread, seeing as how she didn't eat meat. But who knows? I always liked black bread. But when I went to executions, I always took a roll with me, with cheese. Or bacon. Like that time when they executed that timber rafter who was murdering people all around there. Or maybe it was that Jew with a limp they hanged. No, the Jews in Colleen are well off. Too well off. They have no need to go around killing people. Except Jesus. Maybe they poisoned a well. But that one over by St. Bartholomew's, we used to sit there every day. I've noticed that. The water stank anyway. The whole fucking Elbe stinks. Especially by the mill.
He talks a lot.
Millmaids there. Jesus. How come millmaids are always so pretty? That's a funny thing. Because the mill hands. Now they were a pack of fuckers. And we all belonged to the Millers Guild. They say
Okay, alright.
ugly girls jump into the mill race, so the wheel will mill them into pretty men. I don't know.
So where is everyone?
But I'd go with one of them. I would.
It's pointing me, talk to the members of Kuno's band. Alright, who is it pointing me towards? Maybe I'm supposed to sit here? Can't talk to any of you guys, though. That's weird.
A little friendly game, what'd you say?
No?
They left
There
us
we
some
go.
damn good booze here. And as my old man used to say, the fire of battle must be quenched. Of course, the only battle he was ever in was with Ma. But still, it fits. Anyway, I hope you'll drink with us.
Awkward, I think we would, you know. I think we've earned it.
Sure. Why look a gift horse in the mouth?
My words exactly. Me and the lads were just saying how we know nothing about you.
This is kind of an awkward camera
Most
angle.
of the folk around here have hardly been further than the village market. But you must have seen a thing or two.
Huh. Yeah, let's that's the first thing that comes to mind.
That I have. I suppose you heard about the raising of Skalitz.
Aye, I heard. And Radzig told me you're from there. But that's probably not the kind of story to go with wine and good cheer.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Sir Hans Capon?
I heard his name mentioned in Colleen. In connection with some wench, as I recall. A young dandy, eh?
Yeah, that's him. He's going to inherit Ratai once he comes of age. I run some errands for him now and again. Well, once we were at the baths together, and his lordship wanted to seduce one of the bath maids.
Naturally, that's what the baths are for. Among other things.
Yeah, but with Sir Hans, nothing is ever straightforward. First, I had to play strip dice.
That's good. Did you win?
I did, but I had to strip myself anyway to get into the tub. Only, no sooner had I done so, than his lordship demanded wine from the castle cellars, which is a long fucking way from there.
I reckon you're a man who can't resist a challenge.
If I'd been sober. I went all the way there and back in my undergarments, and no sooner was I back, than he sent me to pick flowers for the girl from the castle gardens.
It's starting to sound like a fairy tale with 3 wishes.
Well, actually, he probably did have a third wish, but he didn't get a chance to say it.
How's that?
Well, I got back only to find the girl's sweetheart, some guard called Arsenball, well, that's what Sir Hans called him, trying to drown him in the bath.
Drown a nobleman over a wench. That's balls, all right.
Well, Sir Hans was naked and drunk, so he didn't look very noble. Anyway, I tackled this fella and saved Sir Hans from him. It could have all got out of hand, but it ended with only a few bruises. Sir Hans never got his way with the girl, though.
All that trouble for nothing. Tell us another.
Okay, this is a really awkward freaking camera angle you put me in, game. Oh, let's not do Lady Stephanie.
I've got a good one about something that happened in Skalitz.
I'm not sure Skalitz is an entertaining topic.
No, wait, you'll enjoy this one. Well, we had a German as a neighbour, a furrier he was, and he was always blabbering on about how Sigismund was the best thing for this country, and how Wenceslas wasn't worth a damn. Me and my mates got fed up with his horse shit. After all, he was insulting our king, and we weren't going to put up with that.
Regular patriots, eh?
And as it happened, this Deutsch had just whitewashed his house. Lovely and white, pure as the driven snow. And next to it was a big pile of fresh manure.
Ah, I think I see where this is going.
Wait, though, his wife was at home, you see. So I went to her and said, "Good wife, sorry to bother you, but your husband is in the tavern insulting the king." And she says, "Oh, God above, the fool is drunk and spouting nonsense again." So she jumps up and off she goes to give him an ear bashing, leaving the coast clear for our operations.
I can just imagine it.
Yeah, you should have seen it. How those shit pies stood out so prettily against that pure white background. And then the Deutsch's son turned up with his mates. Naturally, there was a bit of a brawl. And then the catchpole turned up and we had to beat a tactical retreat.
Quite the general, aren't you? Tell us another.
Alright, the last one, not about the Lady Stephanie. I'm not sure which encounter he's referring to. Probably. But this one.
I was trying to track down these bandits who raided the Neuhof stud farm, and the trail led to Ujitz. I made the acquaintance of the parish priest there.
Oh, I've heard some stories about him. Apparently he's quite a character.
That's putting it mildly. But he does keep his word, and he sure knows how to drink.
A typical man of the cloth, eh?
I don't know about other priests, but Godwin can booze like a master. So we ended up in the local tavern. What can I tell you? Wine, women, and song, you know how it goes. Well, we lost track of time a little, and then the bailiff came barging in and tells us it's past curfew and we're to clear out.
Was he on his own?
No, he had some men with him. I'm not sure how many. It's all a little blurry. Anyway, we explained to him politely that we had no intention of ending our enjoyment. So, after a bit of discussion with the bailiff, we carried on. Next morning, Godwin was as green as a frog and hardly able to walk. And then he realised he had to say mass.
That's a show I'd like to see.
Well, he couldn't do it. So he got me to preach the sermon.
You? Preaching? You're joking.
Well, I did my best. Of course, I wasn't in great shape myself, so I'm not sure what the flock made of it.
My word, you're a dark horse.
Alright.
Nice story, but let's just drink.
Alright. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna... I mean, because, you know, we saved them and everything. We'll get a bit of booze in return. Not entirely pious. Alright, and now we'll face this way. And oh god, we're on our own. Alright. And we're drunk. We are drunk, everyone. Hey, doggy. Yeah, dog. Dog? Oi. You are a good dog.
Good fella. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Enjoy. Alright, let's find somewhere to rest. At least we've cleaned up the blood and everything's been out now. That's good. Have they all just gone? Have they all gone back? How have they managed to do that? They've all gone back down up there. Down up there. That's what I meant. Okay, this woman. I thought we were. I don't know where I thought we were. There for a second, but no, we found this windmill all the way up here. Okay, so I reckon obviously we did a good thing there, and the only thing that we really paid for it was taking some booze. I wouldn't say that was really a terrible thing, all in all. Right. So, okay. Okay, so there's nothing here we can do. Can't sleep here, I think. So we're gonna have to, I don't know. I could just sit and read all night. That's probably what I'll do. I'll sit and read. How are we doing for, yeah, energy's fine and stuff, so we'll good drunken idea, that's alright. We're gonna sit. I can't sit anymore. It's right there. Go and find a nice place to read. Oh, there we go. I'll sit here. Maybe I should have done dice and stuff, but meh. All right, let's have a read of this book that I got. This one. So, it's better to speak with a wise man about something foolish than a foolish man about something wise. That is, if you're an idiot. But you know. Indeed. All right, so let's study that for until it gets light. It's not too long, is it? Reading while drunk is horrible. I don't know why. I don't really think this is a good idea, but it's the best way to spend the time until it gets light. So, I mean, we are very, very comfortable. It looks like we're going to finish the book as well, so that's kind of cool. See what we get for this, if anything. Hey, speech, and reading. Cool. A new level, yeah, but no. Like, still, are we still drunk? It doesn't look like we are. We now have a hangover, though. All right, let's have some of this food. We've got put the torch away. We've got 2 lots of dried meat. 1 for me. 1 for you.
Look what I've got for you.
That was a sleepless night. It always feels weird when you have a sleepless night in the game. Like in some RPGs, it doesn't seem to matter too much. And honestly, it doesn't with this one, because our energy is still 81 of 100. So it's still very high. Good. I don't know, it's because you know, the world just changes so dramatically from day to night that you know a night's passed and you haven't slept, and so maybe you feel a little bit more tired than what you should. Well, we might as well. It's right there. I might just go north a bit and check out that kind of area. But we have some buildings to build. And we'll see what else we can find. Just run straight into a bandit camp or something. I found Devil's Furrow. Apparently. Oh, it's who knows? So much fluff in this game, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. I like fluff. Should maybe take more of a time to read it. Might educate myself a little bit. I do in some games. Like in Dragon Age Origins, I read everything. But that was more of a had more slow-paced gameplay. I don't know. There's something about this that doesn't lend itself, you know, in the Let's Play format.
This is certainly no time for roving.
Just kind of get on with it. Especially since it's quite a long game, as I'm quickly discovering. It's a longer game than I thought. Again, not saying it's a bad thing. It's just an observation. Let's check that out. They're, yeah, building something. Or, it's a lumber camp, isn't it? Mind if I help yourself to some of your grub? That's precisely why I came over here. I will be gluttonous now, yes, but it'll be fine. Let's get some free food. I am the lord of this area after all, don't you know?
Yeah.
Good. Joining a road which should lead us to Privoslavets, and maybe some trouble as well on the way. I'll brook no bandits in this area, I'm telling you. These are my lands. Alright, we're going a bit further south now. Check. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Now this crossroads, often there's something there. But not this time. I won't admit it yet. Just people wandering through the woods. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I went right past it. Alright, we'll go this way instead.
Yeah.
It's a shame with that quest you couldn't actually meet some of the women you saved. It's okay. Here we are! It's growing. It's getting better. Very satisfying, this. Okie dokie. Good stuff. It's better than just a campfire, isn't it? Alright then. Where's that chest? Not that one. Oh, it's right here, isn't it? Okay. Put some more in here. Not all of it. But most of it. Yeah, that goes. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong way around, didn't I? Bulging purse. Why can't I do that? You know, why can't I? Okay, leave myself a bit. Yeah, about 1,000. Alright, so we've got 12 grand in there. So I could do the church with that. Nope. Who designed this entrance? Alright. Where's that book? Oh wait, it's right here, isn't it? Let's see. So we're making 95 now. Is that right? We've got 27 people here and we're making 95 because we've got the forge going. Okay, so I don't have to keep supporting it now, which is good. So, we've got that. So I could get that. And then we can get an alchemy bench and a herb garden, but I'm not too fussed about that really. Church repairs I could now afford, but it's only going to cost me money. A forge, yeah, we've got that. A bakery. Can't be built with the butchers. So bread is the main staple of the common folk, so a baker also makes other goods to add variety to the everyday diet. And you can have a drying shed, or the butchers. They cost the same. Oh, well, it generates 250. That generates 290, and that supports 4 people, that supports 3. So we get more people with this one, but less income. Task of the butcher to slaughter livestock and provide the village with meat naturally only from domesticated animals, since poaching the nobles for a serious crime. This is all kind of fluff. Just want to make this point. And then, of course, here it can double as either a swordsmith or an armorsmith. Suddenly we have instructions in this bit, whereas none of the others have instructions. Why I missed it, frankly. So. We have a guardhouse. Times of peace, the guardhouse is a home of the forces of law and order. In times of war, it serves as the town armory and military barracks. Of course, we could get 2 of these. We could get... Oh, they don't have a tavern, though. Don't have a tavern! And there it is. I think we'll get this. Then we get a brewery and dice games going as well. Tavern is always busy. After all, what could be better after a hard day's work than take a breather with friends over a tankard of good ale? I think it needs that. I would have got the gatehouse, but we need the tavern for it. And now we can afford the tavern. Let's build it.
There's work to be done.
Oh. And this will attract a whole lot more people here as well. Then we'll have to look at getting a guardhouse, I think. Guardhouse or a stable seems curious. Surely guards are better than horses. If we get attacked, horses are going to do a lot. Yeah, huh?
We're going to build here?
Right here. Ready to start?
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. We've still got the means. We'll get stuck in then.
Good. Now they've got housing. Lovely. Yeah, that's a big improvement. Yeah, that's good. Awesome. And it's suddenly night time. But yeah, that's really nice. Right, I'm gonna have to stop it there, I'm afraid, everyone. I know it's a bit early, but I need to give my voice a rest, and I need to go and do something in real life. So I'm gonna have to cut the one short, I'm afraid. But I hope you enjoyed that. We made good progress, a mission done, a building built, and I shall see you next time, I hope. Thank you very much for watching. Toodaloo.